Dallas-based Southwest Airlines is reportedly planning to offer its pilots reduced hours to help the airline deal with the higher costs, all in an effort to try to avoid furloughs. Fox 4's Alex Boyer joining us now with more. Alex.
Hey guys, and Reuters was first to report this story. Southwest Airlines at this point isn't commenting on whether or not it plans to possibly reduce the hours of its pilots. But I did talk to the president of the Pilots Association today, and he tells me that they've had a very preliminary talks, but added that Southwest does need their agreement in order to offer any voluntary paid time off. Some Southwest Airlines pilots could find themselves grounded in the coming months. According to Reuters, the Dallas-based carrier is considering offering pilots reduced hours to offset overstaffing costs brought on by a delay in the planned delivery of dozens of new Boeing jets.
I think we've heard rumblings here now for several weeks that, the deliveries were going to be delayed, certainly impacted in a very big way.
Southwest Airlines is being hit especially hard because the carrier only operates Boeing aircraft. In an earnings call last week, CEO Bob Jordan said it's getting less than 1/4 of its ordered jets from Boeing as the aircraft manufacturer continues to deal with ongoing safety concerns.
No, I think it's concerning, certainly for anybody who flies, and those Southwest loyalists. This is not news that they'd like to hear.
Reuters credits a source in saying that a reduction in pilot hours would lower salary costs without having to resort to furloughs. In a statement to Fox 4 News, the president of the Southwest Airlines Pilots Association says there hasn't been an official decision from Southwest Airlines leadership to address the continued Boeing delays. We've had very preliminary talks, but they do need our agreement to offer any voluntary paid time off. We will continue to work with them to address Boeing's failings. Pilot and aviation attorney Ron McCallum.
The delay in deliveries of these aircraft is causing an impact downstream for Southwest at this time.
That same source told Reuters the plan would also ensure that pilots maintain enough hours required by the FAA to stay in the cockpit and give the airline flexibility to ramp up flights when the time comes.
Pilots like to fly. They don't love to do recurrent training in a simulator, even though when it's absolutely required, it can be done.
So if it does go through, the plan at this point would reportedly take effect sometime in September with an offer to hundreds of pilots. Gabe Saglier, the travel expert who I spoke to today, says that could have an impact on the busy winter travel season. Keep in mind holidays like Thanksgiving and Christmas. We'll have to wait and see.
All right. Alex, thank you.